stronger.
You didn't engage, right? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Are you concerned about how Heretics start fights, or do you think a lot of these ulti, but like Orianna, Jhin ult, do you think the setup is home guards might lose a minion or two, depending on what we see in bot and what wave we're on? Can't exactly keep track. Leader just gets a bit of the Genomite and runs out. Oh, he took 2 turret shots, so hang on. Sten gets the slow. He just used Flash for the turret plating leader, for the turret plating Sun. There's not many claps in the audience because I think they saw the boo-boo. All right, all in, maybe to fix it. Skeens comes in and Seren's just dead an instant. Big shutdown. SK now on the board as well. Phew. And now Mickey onto Skeens. And that's all. A lot down for Team Heretics as the play fizzles.
It's a good read from Shale, though. Oh, Ice, that was not the step.
Up, and Yoppa, he's waiting for the root once again onto Ice. Close to getting the feathers out. Now finally the ulti, the root, the flash! This man has hands!
Huge mistake from Ice. So you're kind of getting these small wins for SK, like with the fact that Yoppa's got some kills for himself, but they're not really finding windows to actually use these advantages in these fights.
Sten's just keeping them at bay for now as well. Feels like Heretics have been very good with spacing and like choosing when they want to approach as well so far this game. SK forced to step up, Deadly Flourish instead, and all this hovering. Mickey gets pulled back and dies! I mean, SK...
They are controlling this map well, and all of the objectives are going towards them.
It's super easy for them right now. SK pose no threat. You know, despite the kill, despite the mishap in bot.
Was Skeens trying to play on towards the Orianna in the side lane with Leader, but now they've overforced. Their main engage tool is down.
Well, Skeens going to make it himself, though. They finally get in a 4-man shuffle from Leader. That's it, SK. Wakey, wakey. It all looks good as Team Heretics find to blow back, but they finally pull the trigger. We have been waiting years for that play in the making.
The flashes weren't quick enough on Heretics, and Leader sends in the soldiers, picks up the kills, and SK come alive.
Well, one play's all it took. Dragon goes down.
After they saw that Mickey had no ultimates.
Like playing a game with jump scares, you know, like observation duty have been playing, right? And they bring a new one out. And you think it's clean play. He was set up by his jungler, but finally we got to see the comp come together. Finally we've been able to see what SK can do now that they're on a roll. Mickey, he gets a launching pad from Skeens. It enables the kill for Leader to pick up.
Just pushing on towards this top side. A couple of autos from Leader, yeah, we'll take the tower. That's what we're talking about, like the quicker reset from SK.
Yep.
The TP coming through from Leader to get back out onto the map. And then
build up as well, so that'll help. You see one whole plate taken, and yeah, mid turret open, all outers open. SK have the map to themselves. Well, Deadly Flourish almost connects. Mickey's just used his engage tool. Wonder gets flipped around as well. Curtain call now going to begin as well. Team Heretics getting close to the fight. The equalizer not too bad, but it's only really onto Trayson and Stan. Wonder's now lost his objective, but in goes Mickey yet again. Yoppa gets the kill. Shockwave only onto Leader. Yoppa at half HP is Trayson at half too, but I'd be a little bit scared if I'm SK. They're getting poked out. Seren's doing a lot of work, but he's low on mana. Dragon still goes down. A win for SK. Skeens gets the stun.
That it does become a little bit easier for them to try and play at the map. Like, they understand how to play these 1-3-1 and pick scenarios. Yoppa! Oh my... Where did he go?
Yoppa in the wing as well. Team Heretics have 3. Sheo's there. Mickey's about to come on in. They want Ice, and they're going to find him. He flashes over the wall, Skeens, looking for the target. Now onto Trace in the root back, and the Giant Slayer passive. It's back all right, with passion. Yoppa steps in, scared of nothing. Sheo goes in alone. Shockwave only finds Mickey, who flashes out, dies in the end, but the problem is SK are grouped up, and right now are just better in their clump. Skeens for the chase, 1-2. Team Heretics looking for Yoppa on the wing. They find Leader, who walls a little bit late, but Wonder steps in, cares not about the fire because he was born in it. And Yoppa now stepping in as well. Seren, half HP, he's rooted back, he's feathered back. Cher gets shielded up. This is the problem with the comp, but someone needs to kill the bird. Someone needs to kill the bird. Yoppa gets another. Dominating the range and draft actor, and I'm seeing it again.
Oh, Seren.
All in, set up, Shockwave on the spot, but Leader destroys him. More so, Wonder's ulti perfectly placed as well.
Yeah, just that one we spotted.
Yes, we did. That's a good one, Wonder. Don't worry about that. Trayson, disrespectful positioning, but he is a Cassante. It matters not with 1 minion and more in the vicinity. SK open up in a turret bot. Dagda, Seren is down.
Rightfully so. They're going to just try and set up around Baron instead. Hope they can look for the big purple worm fight instead.
It's a strange game, isn't it? Like, out of the split where it was someone was talking about SK and they were like, they can either be 0 or they can be everything, right? I think a lot of people said that as Sheriff. He's caught out Leader, steps on the spot, but hang on, SK, you're a bit close. Leader, you went over the wall, melee into an Aatrox. Let's think about that, yeah? Okay. It's on the table and SK say, okay, Baron is there. Now this is going to be mega fast. Shadow's coming in for the steal, but way too late. Good smite. SK get the objective. Baron puts it in more firmly in their pocket. Mickey, he just used his engage. He now has to battle dance away. Maybe back over the wall. Shadow is onto Wonder, and Wonder's stuck. He's going to go golden. He's burning alive, crisping, and he gets shut down. Mickey found out again as well. And this is going to be 2 kills for the Baron. Nothing else is up, but that's something for Heretics.
I just negative Red Bull Baron power play. And Skeens, this may not be the phase check you think it is.
He was seen moving in. He has GA. He's flipped. He flashes away. He's dunked down. This is a tank and a big bruiser, but the turret should be enough to hold back. Shayo heals it up. Poked out with a curtain call. Skeens decided to make this play. There's the redemption. And, like, what is happening here as the turret goes down with him?
It's a great question. I'll get back to you with that one because I'm gonna need to check some notes backstage because I don't know.
The back. Wonder and Mickey looking for an angle Dagda, but again, all on the line for this Mountain Soul.
Shayo's gone into the pit, but open up on the curtain call.
Grayson's getting hit by feathers as well. 6K. Shayo, if he can stop this, it'd be huge. It comes down to a smite fight at 1400 for the steal. Shayo goes into the winged beauty, steps it back, but the engage from Mickey might not be all that. It doesn't matter. Shockwave finds 3, but the Dragon goes over to SK. Wonder flashes away. A double room from Yoppy. Just running at them. This 80 carry, the gumption. As Mickey look for another angle onto Shayo. Now that he's spotted out as this rush is massively controlled, SK look for the fight. They're sprinting. Mickey, he's got an angle maybe on stand. There's the flash engage, the quickness as well. Mickey found the enemy support. Heretics have lost stand. Leader makes it a 4 versus 5.
The end of it. But this Baron, I think, will end the game regardless. SK move immediately towards the top side. The outer turret in their sights. And inhibitor turret's next to fall.
All right, let's fix it this time. Inner turret last time from Leader. Wasn't able to access. This will be easily done. Now it's about breaking the base, because if this Baron doesn't do it, then we do have to come down to that Elder. I think SK don't want to end up flipping the game. As you said, there's a lot of tools from Heretics. The engage from Schemes, though, into the back line, and Leader flips and makes it so. SK running the base willy-nilly, but I wouldn't say so. As Shayo just gets jumped on. Equalizer from Wonder is defensive, and Yoppa is stepping forward. A triple turning, sour turning, beautiful. Stands up next. And turning it into a quadra, a penta delayed. Yoppa is him.
Yoppa, welcome to the LEC. SK, welcome to 3 and 4. And SK hoping that this might just push them into a welcome for playoffs.
The Jin stops counting at 4, but Yoppa can only count to 5. There's a lot of engage, a lot of options here from GX as well, right? There's Pike. Okay, man. Do we want to talk about this?
Yeah. Pike is not where I expected.
And this is perfect gank timing. Even has an easy angle, and Lot just has to knuckle down and press the Q. Flash away from Mainta, but Isma still coming in. The level 4 Zin's out, has a great angle. Wind becomes lightning, and here becomes the Talon strikes. 3 makes perfect. Mainta for the trade onto Lot, though. First blood, as it ends up being a trade, but Lot ran in to get...
Germana did a great video on this. You can actually leave your camp. The bonus experience that you gain before you kill that camp will give you just enough as you kill the second Scuttle Crab to hit 6. And that's what a lot of junglers are waiting for now before they end up going for the Dragon. Used up all the bad karma for that day.
Really?
So the rest of the day is going to be great.
I'm completely
all
opposite.
The bad stuff has happened already.
What's happened with Jackie's? Maybe it only just started as he goes down to Relech.
All the bad karma anyway, and there's only good karma left.
As a hook lands again and finds Isma. As Paris, by the way, initiated that last play. Grub's a halter, but Relech just going to go back on it. Small reset. Second one, not resetting, as Relech just gets back in the bubble. Again, set up. Isma ulti straight away. True barrage does some damage. Equalizer down. It's nice as Isma goes golden, but still over the grubs. Relech's like, I'm going to play this. Lot has no mana. Paris is getting chased and maybe getting baited in. Meanwhile, Jun gets the back of the fight, but GX look forward. A shockwave onto Relech, catches his pants down. He finds an escape, flashes out, but so does Isma. Through the magical journey, John gets him midway. What a dance. Poby flashes out, and I feel like we just here to cover with Sam D over the wing.
Still fishing. Relech over.
Cyclone starts it off as well. I believe there's a shockwave to bring them back in. Rather not, we waited, and we see that Jackie finally brings it in with the distance to secure. Blue Bar still contested. I feel like, again, this early game is getting better and better. And Jackie's is definitely getting more fortunate here. Versus Ezreal makes it so that Noah is not going to be the perfect target unless you have these sick predicts. The top side, 2 versus 1 again. Mainta went too far forward. Poured out once more, but they ain't a trade this time. Lot smacks him down.
And you have like big team fights and big opportunities they can take, but unfortunately, like, you're just not finding them as
well. Direct hit. Hang on. That truck came slamming into Sam D. He has no chance to escape. Lot. We're gonna have to see the wide.
Yeah, but he had flash, so
he was
just
scared. Equalizer, beautiful onto Isma. Fantastic play from Navi. A shutdown. We've come back to live. And Lot, as he tries to flush over the wall, is going to be matched. Bonked on the head, that's 2. Sam D might be caught out yet again, though, as the all-in happens and Giant X find another, but Noah's now in the middle of everyone, and X marks the spot. A double over to Noah, and Navi just found their window of opportunities. Jackie's also run out of mana. This game is going to keep on delivering, as Dragon's now a freebie.
But I don't understand what Giant X were trying to... Like, Isma was on Dragon, but Jun was top lane. Like, Jun had to walk the entire way down from the top side of the map. Giant X were not in a position at all. It looked like complete miscommunication on, are we taking the fight? Are we not taking the Dragon? Like, what? I really don't know what Giant X were thinking.
Neither do I. Let's go.
This game with that mistake just got much more difficult for Giant X.
Oi, Jackie's in a side lane. Jackie's in a side lane. Alert. Alert, get the cat. The flash, the tempered fate. It recovers. Jackie's being saved by Giant X. As now Lot gets into the mix as well. Paris looking for the hook and he finds nothing. Shockwave catches the TP from Mainta. The full-on fight, it's here and it's in the top lane. First down is Poby. Giant X get pulled back, but Lot even against the turret. They care not as Noah's on the chase. Flushes in. Mystic shot after mystic shot. One will connect, the other won't, but Paris, I don't think he's getting out here either. John gets it from range, and what a punish onto Navi in the top lane.
I just said it was going to be difficult, but Giant X, the double TP, or the TP from Lot invested to try and keep that top side safe, but you are losing the mid-turn. Giant X, massive gold swing in their favor.
Big gold swing in their favor, but it's to and fro still. It's 2,000.
These wards have been great from Giant X, spotting out the Navi, trying to move down towards his bottom side.
Set up, Relech just flashes in, Cyclone initiates the fight, but the hook in on the sign is better than I expected. And CC Immune with the ulti running away, but charged out, Lot flashes out, manages to survive. Remember, the heist was all about Dragon and Giant X get it and get away. It's X to mark the spot for the first kill of the fight, and the only kill of the fight for Navi as they walk away, otherwise empty
But
hands.
Giant X might have overextended.
Might indeed, Relech with the angle onto Jun. Is it found? Yes, it is indeed, with the Cyclone down to start the fight yet again, but Relech has no support. He's pulled back and Noah claims the kill. Blood onto Mainta next. They call for it with a decimating smash, and Lot lands it down. The setup with the ulti's beautiful as well as double already landed in Jackie's lap. Another decimating smash, but this time Sandy has to flush out of it. Lot takes it all, and Giant X have now opened up the Baron.
Giant X don't actually put themselves in any danger. That's going to be the kill. That's going to be 1,000 kills for Noah, and that'll be the Baron as well.
I thought it was his birthday, but that could be even better. 1,000 kills, and the Baron, and you all know, but just easy setup for Giant X has enabled them to control the map, and now with the turret going down, the push is there.
But Paris is in behind Giant X, and Giant X have no idea. That's the TP for Mainter as well. The pinch is on.
Game-breaking play for Paris. He needs an angle. Poby jumping in, the shockwave's huge, but Relech, as he starts spinning, Giant X are still so healthy. True shot barrage lays through the whole team, and a flank gone wrong. Mainter's going to go golden, but as Noah gets out alive, he's too far away to claim a return kill. A triple over to Isma, and it looks so beautiful, but things when they're up close are uglier than they seem. Jun will drop down, a quadra to Isma, We can't have back-to-back pentas today. So it'll end there with the ace.
Giant X still going to be happy. It was a Hail Mary play from Navi, but they just could not find the damage that they wanted. And that's the base opened up for Giant X.
A bone skewer to try and save the game onto Noah. Halo plays the flash as well. X to mark the spot. Paris gets a kill. Under turret, he tries to jump back. It's a penta! It's a penta! It's delayed! Back-to-back pentas in week 3.
I can't believe you'd lie to the fans like that, Asterix.
I didn't know it would
Back-to-back with the pentas.
I thought it was stolen. In reality, a jungle penta kill.
Penta. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, neither did I, brother.
For you, Isma, I died for you.
Well, solid from Noah. Isma getting a penta, that's crazy. I mean, not many junglers can say that they've gotten a penta as well. This is the third only penta kill on a jungler, by the way. Inspired and Yikes the other. I assume that is in the LEC. As ulti yet again confirmed. Now in the LEC, let's break some more records. First kill does go over to Sam D. It's Jackie's, but Isma starts it off again. 4 more to go. Let's get another penta kill. He's got GA. He's in the mix, but he's going to go down immediately. Double decimating smash while Noah is free firing and got lethal tempo up and available. Arcane shift. Noah is unbeatable. Look at him. He walks forward, cares not. He's got a brick wall and some kind of floppy bard in the way. A double over to the Ezreal, and Giant X get another back-to-back ace.
The towers are going to fall as quickly as Navi did as well. Giant X, a 7.5K gold lead. And again, they are looking good when it comes to these plays.
Yes, they are. From the Caitlyn game and last week, that dominated lane to a slow burner that's relying on Lot to run in. And the carries to really cement that lead. We've had some great team fighting today and a lot of hope in Giant X. We talked about how important schedule is, where these teams
time for this rumble.
Relech on mid-wave, on full vision, as you said. Mains are trying to get what he can as a 1-7 rumble. Inhibitor in top lane goes down. A bit of objective gold recovered by Navi. Navi coming in. Cosmic Binding doesn't connect to anyone else. Shockwave, oh, it's gone Zonya's. Sam D, he wants to get in. Yep, with Poby he will. Tempered Fate, though, catches one as Baron goes down and 5v5 continues again. Equalizer not bad as Bone Skewer onto Lot is good, and they are burning him down. To the credit of Navi, they have found something out of nothing. A Cosmic Binding that this time works well on the top laner GX, but Noah fears no man. He arcane shifts in again and again. He gets bone skewered in again, but it doesn't matter.
Where's the damage?
Matter. He doesn't die. And even if he does, he's got a freaking angel on his shoulders.
Noah is playing with such confidence, knowing that there is nothing on Navi that can harm him. The GA still unpopped, but it will be the Nexus that falls for Navi.
Noah's having a field day on the Ezreal. Giant X having a field day moving towards the top of the LEC. This team is scaling, and at 5-2 now, you can safely say that Giant X are going to make their way to playoffs at some point. While unconfirmed, this is prizes. Today in the LPL, we saw like Rek'Sai tops into tanks. Yeah, that still exists, by the way. So Rek'Sai gets locked in for Rooster, which will have a good matchup in the Cassante eventually, but...
Yeah, I think if shifters don't hard win the early game, this becomes really difficult to play.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to retake this, Fnatic aware that this is going down, but I don't think there's much they can do about it.
He's got triple longsword, but Carter is a little bit low. Razork steps over a control ward in. He goes round a little bit versus the virus. I don't think many people can say that. Engage, cleansed away, Upset, he's not hit with the fourth shot. It's Paddock who hits again the support. Curtain Call comes out, and Upset, he ain't level 6 yet, so he can't respond in kind. Fourth shot coming, ooh. Flash, no! Lost but just. You have to think every moment is important as the first mic comes down from Razork.
TP coming through from Lospa to try and get here. Fnatic, looks like they want to take the fight after.
Carter happy to absorb the damage. He's still a little bit tanky. Smite does come through. He gets one, but will he die for it is the biggest question in the pit. Impale is great. Rooster comes over the wall, but Carter rams Lospa in. The engage from Timby. The wall in. It's messy, but there's no damage as Nuke flashes away from the seismic shove. His survival might mean it finally flows through. Trimby with a re-engage is gorgeous. and Shifters with
Shifters
two.
with a great engage from Trimby. Fantastic follow-up from Nuke, but Nuke is in trouble.
Weaver's wall, he already flashed before, Exhaust is out, and this time he gets flicked back, and Flatty claims the shutdown.
We'll get into the replay.
Coming through, and I have a feeling there is a Paddock about to die? Question mark? Upset got him. All right, that range is absurd. Dragon doesn't die anymore.
That's what happened.
That's the
Y'all gave some crap to the Chemtech Dragon, and it was like, all right, I'm just going to infinitely buff.
I'm just going to not die. Well, there we go, eventually. Chemtech goes down second. Third maybe has a health bar. But Shifters have two Drakes, and yeah, their early game, despite Paddock just getting ganked there, still pretty good.
Paddock is dead.
Ooh, flash, yep, Paddock is caught out again. And the problem is, as a Jin, when you have no flash and you get caught out, you just stand there.
Yeah, well,
Rooster just steps up to the turret, gets plating, completely ignoring his Flatty. He face checks his brush. Picard's waiting for him with an impale. How easy is this? Don't worry about the unraveled earth. Nuke stands his ground and delivers. Rooster might be able to get this as well. Empress comes in with home guard, tunnel taken out. Smooth criminal. Rooster takes it down.
Fnatic just using the range, playing back, knowing Shifters don't really have a good engage unless Trimby can find that flash engage. So upsets Pokeen, Flatty just using it. Here we go. Hold on.
Flash. Nuke uses his well. Deadly Flourish catches him in the act though. Shattering Strike with an angle. What an angle with the shift back. Oh my god, Trimby tries to get an engage in the meantime, but Fnatic have them right where they want them. And Impale that's later better than ever as Emperor goes into the all out. We're going left to right to left to right to left to right as Nuke sends out the wall finally. And now he's got range. It's shifted again. I'm sorry for the pun, but
it's only going to be the same situation once more.
And if Upset gets caught out as well without that Edge of Night, he's in trouble. Here comes Edge of Ishtar once more. Picard helps find the pick on Vladdy. Down goes the Greek and
Shifters. And it's Shifters punishing over aggression and mistakes from Fnatic that is netting them these opportunities.
Much better look. Again, it was
the River that ends up catching him as well. So Shifters now in a much better position. And Trimby fishing, but won't be able to get anything.
Big blast cone, maybe thinking about it with water.
And maybe fish for picks when Fnatic try to contest vision like this. That could be their opportunity.
They're definitely fishing with Trimby and Bukata first, but Trimby went too far forward. He gets knocked up. He's going to be punished here, but with the Magnus Storm out and Bukata to save the day, with an Impale flashed away, they're trying to turn it into a play. Paddock with the range. Curtain call comes out, but Bukata is the first to die. Razok averting the most played champion at 60. If he has another fight like he has before, he'll show us why. Seismic shove. Trimby caught out again, but no Bukata to save him. Magnus Storm comes out, but it's late. Threaded volley finishes him off. Teleport going to come in from the top lane, and Fnatic might have just stopped the Dragon stacking.
Rooster is going to move down towards the bot lane and try and take out the tier 2. Just managed to finish it there. But Trimby again getting caught.
Going down, they're saying help me, help me. But Paddock is staying mid. Dragon does go down. Rooster's putting on pressure bot. Baron has begun with just an Azir. It is a bait. Weaver's wall there. Paddock was in transition. He gets flashed and flicked on. Down goes the 80 carry Shifters. Razok comes in to stop the Baron, but meanwhile, bot does go. And Rooster finds his turret in response, but Fnatic is starting the Baron.
It's not a particularly fast Baron though, and it gives time for the reset and the TP to come back in. Fnatic still can be contested. You've got Nuke, who can deal a lot of damage.
But there is no 80 carry for 30 seconds. Paddock is out of the picture. Low health bar. Shifters hold the control, and rightly so, that the team is still got so much more gold. But as Nuke gets poked out, you start to see that upset. Lands a target, it's great. Emperor found a target onto Paddock under the turret. It matters not, but are they too deep? Is Mangor too far? Emperor gets the all out, but meanwhile, the dive that's come through from Razork is too much. A shove back, Nuke's caught out, and that's the member. That's the key target that Shifters needed alive.
That was a messy setup from Shifters. They try and scramble for Paduk, but Nuke leaves himself out to dry, trying to look for the flank. Exhaust for Lospa, the flick back was there, and now Fnatic.
Rooster's in, flash knock up, it's good. Under the turret, they're using the damage onto Emperor. He's getting low, but the Bruiser Rek'Sai needs to heal up, and now they'll re-engage. Picard sets it up in a 3 versus 4, sort of winning. The tanks do well, Trimmy gets a re-engage. Back in goes Rooster. Sterix Gage comes out, he takes tunnels out, but it's matched nicely. Nah, you're not them. It's up in 50, still soul point for Shifters. But as Empress takes this, gold now in favor of Fnatic for what feels like the first time this game.
All in taunting in this mid lane, hoping they look for the overextension.
Deadly Flourish gets a connect. Trimby looking for an engage. Nuke just got poked out though. Meanwhile, Curtain Call starts the fight. Rooster's found out, and he's so far away from the rest of Shifters. and he just dies on the back end. Emperor pulls the all out, the quickness comes in from Lospa, interrupted nicely from Trimby, but he'll die for it. A double over to Upset, and Shifters are just moving their heads all over the place at once.
And now it's just a scramble. See if you can catch these waves for Shifters before Fnatic go back to base and set their sights on this Baron.
Maybe still thinking about it, but on what he is now, slow Baron is helping him out at 7,000, 6,005. Bakata has to get in for the Miracle Steal, but Fnatic turn on him instead. The flick is there, Deadly flash from afar, trying to do something is Paddock, but the Baron goes down to Fnatic. Empross is going to be the first to go. Shifters turning it into a winnable fight. Rooster has an angle, and he has a tunnel system as well. The knock-up interrupted. Seismic shove, another tunnel. Lost for perfect angle. Trimby flashes, Shattering Strike. There's Ishal's impact, and there's the Impale. Bukata giving up his life for a double, making it into 3. Set up perfectly. Shifters give more of a dive. It's Rooster who's found Bloody, but the Pebble's on the way. Annoying as anything. Bloody still found. Flashes away to save his own life. The curtain call back up. Bloody found. An ace for Shifters.
They have
what
a wave.
Fight.
They could actually try and end here. They can get the push through. 4 members on the turret is giving a lot of resistances, which is slowing it down. But as they move towards the Nexus turrets, that could be it, Fnatic.
It is it. Fnatic just lost the game. The Baron looked good, but the chase from Shifters. 3 and 4, they will move. I am stymied.
Sure, 41 games on it. The last time he played it was 2024 Spring Playoffs, so it has been a while. But it's also been a while since Aphelios has been that meta.
That's true. I guess there was a meta where it was just Jinx Aphelios, right? I'd
Very
be surprised if he didn't have that many Aphelios games. It's very referenced that most of our audience probably won't understand.
Hey, if you haven't watched Wanted, you need to give that movie a watch. Hazel here needs to be careful because there's a flash from LeBron, and there's the root follow-up. Hazel trading back onto Hunt Summer with a barrier. Needs another one. Who gets it in time. Valkyrie's away and will be punched by a cow. And sent home in a Camilo stepped a little bit too far up, but Camilo wisely backs away. Meanwhile, Hans Summer stepping in. Flash hook's gonna land. Valkyrie in from Hazel as well. Hans Summer, red, white, wants to fight. And really, just wants to get underneath the tower. It's cover. It doesn't really do much. It allows the bot lane to push out a little bit easier, and I guess that's what Hans Summer and LeBron wanted in that moment.
I mean, they should definitely be aware. I mean, this is a risky ward play, though.
LeBron's gonna flash. Good hook from Prime, but he's still gonna get knocked back with a headbutt. And now Prime needs to get out of there, but with 3 members of G2 around him, he is food for worms. Hans Summer claims the kill. It was a good hook out of Prime, but he just couldn't escape in time.
I will say that's a little disappointing from the KCB bot lane. They are basically making fun of Skumon this entire time because they have full information that he's in the area, and then they still try and contest the ward. I guess they didn't track that Lebrov had snuck his way behind them to set up for that play.
I thought they saw the silhouette with the oracles that they were using. Now, it could be a spectator thing, but it did look like he had been silhouetted by it, and they were just playing for it anyway. Camilo has no flash here. TP coming in as well. That's Lebrov joining the Fragrant Starfall in. Knocked back with the Crescent Guard well by Skumon. Yukino couldn't get in. Prime doesn't have 6 either, and this Alistair does. Lebrov looking for the head, but Dredge line away, no Pulverize to follow up as Yukino's coming across. Weaver's Wall from Camilo, trying to make this a 4v3 in KCB's favor. Unbreakable will out of Lebrov. Hans Summer opens up with the Inferno, Moonlight Vigil, and here is Cabs. The Emperor's Divide was buffered, but he got stunned on his way across, and now is flashed into Hazel. Should be able to take him down, does get the 1-for-1. Cabs and is down. Hans Summer chased out Crescent Guard in as well as Yukino dives into his enemy jungler. Lebrov off towards the top side, trying to get back into this fight. Prime too low to really do too much. Camilo across the wall, landing the threaded volleys, but they don't really have the damage. No first item on that Talia is costing them a ton. Dredge line in, Prime and Camilo team up to get 2 as Hans Summer cannot escape and KCB bite back.
Nice damage coming through. I saw he was about 70% HP, and then Yukino just jumped it.
Camilo flash forward from Lebrov. The dive across the wall from Skuma, and Lebrov, well, he's very low, as Betty would say, as he's taken out. Prime's going to chase here onto Hans Summer with a Weaver Wall coming in. KCB can collapse, seismic shove back. Hans Summer doesn't have the opportunity to use the red-white guns, and it's 2 more over to KCB.
Really, Camilo was the star of that play, bot lane and in the jungle.
Yukino looking for Caps up towards the top side as well. Grand entrance in, Caps again. You can put the soldiers down, but you're hitting air. KCB with this
impressive stuff from the KCB crew. They need to keep this momentum up. They're going to use the Herald. They can hopefully break open the mid tower with that. There's only a single plate left, and once that's gone, it really opens up the map.
Really does. KCB, this team sitting at the bottom of the table. Solo down there, 1 and 5. TP coming in from Caps as they look for Tau. But so far in this game, they have shown expectations be damned. TP's coming in. Lebrov trying to get onto that backline again. Pops the Unbreakable Will, trying to avoid as much damage as possible. Broken the plate, joining in with a decimating smash. Lebrov still healthy for now. The Drake has gone over to G2. They'll dive onto the Scion, but he's damn tanky. Moonlight Vigil Infernum not going to do too much as Hansam is still only one item. Yukino still chasing forward. KCP unable to find purchase on the fight. Caps is down in the bot lane pushing in, and Camilo has to answer.
Ultimately, a well-executed Dragon secure from G2. They used their tanks the way they're supposed to be used, as walls. They prevented KCB from getting anywhere near the objective. Now Caps, he's going for a dive.
Goes in with the Emperor's Divide. Seismic doesn't connect. Camilo's still looking for the damage. Skumon's coming in from the side as well. Does have that Crescent Guard up and the flash, and will jump onto Talia. Onto Talia. Lickety Split takes him out. Prime from G2 can step forward while it happens as the rest of KCB begins to collapse around him. Broken Blade here has gone all out from Tau as he chases BB under the tower, dodges to the side of that third and Tophos. And now Tau will just dash away. BB almost falling there, but once again the top laners remain 0-0-0-0-0-0-0.
Yeah, but their damage per minute.
Woo! Grand start for Yukino's here!
Surprise! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a man.
Really, that doesn't matter to them. They can just scale up towards these next items. Caps is at 2 items himself now with the Leandri's Nash's Tooth. And Summer on his way to an Infinity Edge, but on the other side. We talked about that already. KCB unable to extend their gold lead by much more, and I think they'll want to try to do so. They do have good
really well. We've got this really nice front to back comp. We've got Azir, Aphelios. If you let us get to 3 items, you having half an item on us really doesn't mean that much. So we're quite content to just trade back and forth. Work. KCB. Seems they're mainly just putting their attention in the middle lane. Broken Blade having to ult, react to that.
Starfall coming out as well as they look for Hansama. There's the flash forward, and Hansama has to flash the wall, but with the auto following him, he will fall. Lebrov Hex flashing away. Crescent Guard out from Skumond.
Is it a Baron angle, Medic?
Is
it a Baron angle?
I think it's a bangle.
They're thinking about it.
Putting pressure down here. They have the Weaver's Wall to split G2's family in 2, coming up in about a quarter of its cooldown. Dash away from Tau, flash forward from Prime. They go onto the Scion. Not really the target you want, but he's already down to a 3rd HP. Decimating Smash coming out as well as Lebrov is on that front line. Flash away from BB, and the cow is gobbled up by KCP. On Summer, 10 seconds away from coming back up. 12,000 HP on the Baron as Caps and Skumon try and get in there. Caps still has the Emperor's Divide. BB's going to TP back in. Flash away from Caps as Prime has been landing these hooks every single moment he can. The Weaver's Wall from Camilo keeps Skumon from keeping that Baron aggroed, and KCB will back away, settling for 2 kills off the play.
The reset means that G2 might just start it themselves. They've got an Aphelios fresh off the base that can just make a beeline towards the Baron. KCB need to react to this. They have some vision. They have to know this is happening.
They've got a ward just outside of the pit that will be spotting G2 go around towards it. TP behind now as they look for that Talia flank. Yukino trying to get in. Broken Blade acting as the bounce to teleport in from Tau. Second TP coming in from Camilo. And now G2 trying to get out, but the hook's going to land onto the backline. Prime falling low. Moonlight Vigil onto Yukino into Hazel. Prime will go down. LeBron will follow suit. Skumon going to dash onto Hazel, who has to flash away himself. Skumon falling so low, but they just don't have the damage to take out this Sin Sao. Tau now dashes back in, will get it, but only Camilo still stands. KCB, it was perfect until it all collapsed around you. And Caps will top off the collapse with an Emperor's Divide. BB will take the kill, and it's
G2 punish. And look at the positioning here. Caps and Hansama have so much space to work with. This is their ideal front to back.
Ruining the day, that cow made its way onto the Rift. An unsealed spellbook was added to the game. Camilo here looking for a Weaver's Wall, trying to split G2 in twain if he can. Guardian Angel now on Skumon, who does step forward and spots out that Talia. Double cannon minion here for G2. Means they'll slowly chip away at the tower. Next wave, probably about 10 seconds away from reinforcing their teammates as Hazel is forced away. And because of that, the tier 2 is going to fall. G2 will take it, and they'll extend their gold lead to about 5K, whereas 3 minutes ago it was nothing.
I'm a little surprised that G2 committed 5 members to the bot side, but I guess given Dragon is alive, they'll just use that pressure and immediately convert it into mid. Someone has to go and catch that mid wave and speak of the devil. There goes Hans Sama and Lebrov to go and catch that. Now at Soul Point.
Borborygmus, it's the noises your stomach make when it's good.
Because they have a Scion and an Alistar. The fight over the mid wave has begun. Here comes Broken Blade. He's looking for something.
Runs in, Unstoppable Onslaught straight away, lands onto the Valkyrieing away Hazel, who flashes away from the headbutt, followed by Moonlight Vigil coming out as well. Crescendo from Hans Sama will have a lot of damage. KCB very split. They'll try and dive onto Caps on the backline, but look at the damage onto Camilo. Already they've lost 1, and now G2 can just collapse. The Emperor's angry, and he's had enough. A triple for Hans Sama off the back of an Emperor's Divide out of Caps. Yukino will fall for the Quadra. Hazel not going to give his enemy AD carry the joy of a Penta. Instead, he'll go towards the bot side, but G2 are marching out of mid.
We've already seen 2 pentakills today. Looks like Hans Sama's not going to make it the 3rd as they set their sights on the Nexus and look to get another win on the board.
Prime has respawned, and he will be back here trying to defend Hans Sama. The Calibrum hits Stumon diving in as they go for Prime, who tries to flash away, but he will live to fight another day. Hazel escapes to his fountain. The Nexus has no escape, rooted to the ground and now raised to it too. G2 claim the win in 34.
Yeah,
a very good player.
What about Sivir? Is it a Sivir angle?
Sivir does, it gives you the on the hunt for the movement speed increase on the Alistar. It means you can get the miasma down quicker as well. I don't mind Sivir here. I still think you lack a bit of engage and you are going to get poked. You now have the spell shield.
How much mobility is on the side of Vitality.
You need to be able to get on top of them. Trample coming out. There's the focus resolve. Will get the root. Shock blast coming out as well, and Busio doesn't have that unbreakable will yet. Kazi flashing forward, lands the Mystic Shot, dodges away.
Took me a second.
Realm Warp up towards Kana as Humulus coming back from prison. Nucko standing across the wall. Kana's going to flash. Lintus there flashing for the follow-up, and Kana has not a leg to stand on. Grand Starfall in, knocked back from Lintus. Yike, should be able to chase down his enemy number here and gets a kill in response.
Good ulti from...
You said it goes up.
It's like a spike though.
You said it plateaus.
Yeah, I was
It doesn't plateau.
But exponentially goes from low and then up.
Yeah, like really quickly.
Right? Yeah, that's, see, I am using it in the right context then.
Great for KC.
You've got to X at me.
They're doing what they can to get something back in this game. They lost the 3 grubs earlier on, and Vitality
chooses
still
to play safe. I see top lane.
Grand Starfall out. Nucko trying to escape here. The Equalizer down, slowing him up. He's going to Pathmaker away, but yike! Puts a spear in his back and secures the kill. Meanwhile,
to go the way of KC, so patience and awareness is very, very important.
I feel like for Vitality, they are interested about fighting this. Fleshy flashing forward onto Yahoo. True Shot Barrage coming over the top. As Humanoid looks for damage. Petrified Engage doesn't hit onto anyone, but Yike dives onto that Karma to try and take her out of the fight. Aegis Assault needs another auto, misses the spear. Can't get in range. Gets another, but Fleshy heals up with the Mantra Focus Resolve.
Making it even harder for KC to lock someone down. We talked about how for Pantheon, what does he want? You stun a target, everyone piles onto the target, we immediately kill the target. Well, you land that stun, you're immediately going to get cleansed.
Oh, Fleshy.
Yeah. Well, okay. He did use the mechanic. Yep.
Wolfpack is out in force.
Yep.
Yeah, so
anyway, top lane.
Kana caught out here as Nucko goes in with the Pathmaker. Will get that root and the stun as Kana has no avenue to get out. Nucko tanks the tower. Vitality find a good cross map.
Yeah, very nice tower dive. Ends up being a 1-for-1 overall.
Oh, Busio died as well.
Busio also died. So it was a 2-for-1. Thank you, observers.
Linsus and Kazi just teamed up.
Maybe we'll get a
2-for-1 and a tower.
Maybe we'll get like a. Oh, we're just gonna get a full replay. Let's find out.
So Busio goes in.
Okay.
And then he walks into a. Okay, yeah.
Yep. That is a. So remember in draft we talked about. So when you face check on the Alistar, who are you face checking into? Surprise!
It's a Jace
it's
with opportunity and
Right, he knew he walked in there, but once he did, he couldn't see him. Wow. So what surprised me the most was Busio on his engage. It lost more HP than Kazi did. He just tried to make, and they're holding on to now a 4K gold lead. Another Adder Tower falls on the bot side of the map. And just impressive stuff against currently the first place team in the Escape. And here comes the next Dragon, 3rd of the game.
Realm Warp behind Jake. Shock Blast in, they go for Yahoo. Humanoid puts the damage down with the overload. There's a true shot barrage coming out as well. Humanoid is so damn fast right now as Linces looks for it. Naku going on to Busio as well, who does have that unbreakable will. Pops it too late though as he goes pop.
You can just go back to your objective, but then they converted it into a pick onto Busio, and now the TP, another pick, set their sights onto Kana.
Kana has flash and TP here. Yike will see Nako walking away. Teleport out from Kana. Flash forward into the all-out. Now Nako drags the Rumble back. And now even with the equalizer down, Kazi should be able to survive this. Linces takes the kill. Is that Baron for Vitality? They're running up.
Again, Vitality playing patient. Who is this Vitality, and what have we...
Oh my god, Kazi!
Okay.
That's the on the hunt used. Realm Warp
Check
came out
his
as well.
PC. Check his PC. Right now. My goodness.
And that's all you need to do
It's
to be
a
able to get a tower.
deathless humanoid game.
And the
Bring the
deathless
stats
Kazi.
back up. Bring
Okay,
the
yeah, I
stats
got it, I
back
got
up.
it. So this is not just like
Still
how
on the
much...
stage. Yeah, he's there, man.
And he's been at a side lane a lot as well.
I mean, Vitality's looking
Oh,
clean. They're
TP
going for a
behind.
fight.
Humanoid stepping forward here. Busio trying to get a knockback, but Mikhail's onto Humanoid. He's just going to cleanse it away. Nako now has the flank, and Kaliz doesn't have a leg to stand on, nor does the Cow. Two more to add to the first in the fight for Vitality. They'll take 3. Kana and Yehu, the only 2 left standing. I'm going to turn their attentions towards the Infernal Drake, maybe trying to sneak one. Dodge away from Nako on the Petrifying Gaze. Was blind. Yehu around the corner. Now the chase continues. Starfall. The question is, will it be grand or will it be not so much? Busio looking for a flank, spotted out by Fleshy. The tower already down to a single plate and now down to the ground. Busio still looking to see. Now we see the poke coming out from Vitality in the mid lane. True Shot Barrage going to go across. Spell Shield from Kalist. Still takes a chunk of change damage there from Kazi. Meanwhile, Yike is pushing out bot lane. They're looking for an objective bounty on that tower. Vitality go in. Flash forward. Petrifying Gaze coming out as well as Kazi dodges away from Busio, who's already down to half HP. Now Nako needs to get out of here. Dodges across the wall. Still no reset from Yike. Does have that Grand Starfall. The Vitality went in looking for the fight. TP now. Humanoid's going to turn it on to Kana. Uses the stopwatch to buy a second Grand Starfall in. Humanoid still healthy enough. Flash away from Flashy. Yike going forward, has that GA, but is chipped away at once again. The GA just bought, immediately ruined by Vitality. Busio goes in, an arcane chip from Kazi. He's untouchable on this Ezreal. Finds himself a double Realm Warp onto the backline. Linces going to take the kick off in the fight, gets the double. Yehu. Yeah, no. It seems the focus resolve is going to land. Flesh is just going to chase out the Casio. Dodging away from the Noxious Blast. Linces dives in. A Petrifying Gaze from Yehu will get him. 1.1k. As Fleshy can continue to chase the Casio. The rest of Vitality pushing in for the win. Nako TP's forward. Yehu gets a double at the end. But his Nexus is forfeit. Beautiful from Vitality. Busio running out here. Trying to get onto Kazi. Will knock him away. But the Nexus is already done. A single auto from Humanoids enough to claim the cherry on the top of an incredible cake for Vitality. Inventive strategy.
That is fair.
So there is the Nami. You talked about the range for Reckless. Having a look at the team comps and the lanes in specific, is there anything that really stands out to you two?
I mean, this draft is exactly what I would. And he can actually play for steal. And Mundo wins 50-50 usually, so let's see.
Here we go.
But he's actually smoothing.
That was a very early smite.
And now he's cooked.
Now he has the flash, now Bro's here with the renewal. Oh
no.
I mean, it doesn't matter that Yo-Yo no flash. He still
feel like
gets
this
first
happens.
blood. And back into the game.
Well,
I guess
he didn't flash.
that's 50 stakes for me.
50 stakes for Humanoid, and Nemesis did of the focus resolve. Heather?
I was going to say the wave was in a very awkward spot. Alvaro, though, no flash.
Hide away from Reckless. Alvaro still only level 5. El Yoyo trying to join the fight here, but Alvaro falling low, and Auto almost taking him down. Crowny will help Velia get the kill, but Velia now falls to Super.
I think that's...
It gets him up towards that first Triforce spike as well. A little bit more of an expensive AD carry item. We're going to rush that as quickly as possible. We'll see an exchange of grubs for the Drake. As MKOI have control over this bottom side, Elio can just walk in and start up that Hextech Drake, while Velia will get himself the grubs, farming up well on this Mundo. You can see he's got about a 3-camp lead over Elio. Mundo does just farm really well, really effectively in the jungle. And later on, we do have that Mundo Oriana combo. You know, the flash shockwave that we have seen a few times.
Sure, I'd say that that's like a, it doesn't feel like it, but they're really snowballing the way of KOI.
Reckless has gone to Timbuktu here. Crowley left on his lonesome underneath the tower. Is going to get healed up. Tidal Wave coming out as well, and it's really well played by Los Ratones. With Nemesis TPing in, it's Reckless that gets the shutdown, but
But LR really stacking up as 4 as they try to gain some access into the river. That gives KOI quick advantage to push out mid and push out bot. Velio's trying to deny Jojo from getting access to the river. Good damage comes through.
Yeah, Crowley has the IE complete.
Bounce is now here. Quick base from Mirwin. This means that LR has position to contest this.
They should just be able to take this. There is a TP coming in from MKOI as they look for that flank position. Jojo has a TP too, as Super has to ward off Nemesis. But there's the shotgun. Crucial Barrage is going to clip onto Nemesis as Super falls low, gets the barrier out. Dragon going over to LR. Now Jojo TPing in, looking for that Emperor's Divide. Jumps in, Reckless flashes it. There's a wall between Baus, Crowley, and Velia. But with the Tidal Wave coming out, Jojo has to flash over it. Baus with a knockback onto the Azir, and Los Ratones equalize the kill score at 3-3. 17 minutes in. LR actually with a slight lead if you look at neutrals with the 3 grubs earlier on. Shockwave onto Jojo. Does have the Emperor's Divide, and Nemesis falls low, but Velia's on his way across, and Jojo has to run. No flash on him. He goes forward instead. Nemesis flashes away, and Jojo... Oh, no, Jojo. He's just done for. Tries to get the damage to Velia, who just swipes him away. Stonks for Los Ratones as Elioya and Super going to try and take the Rift out here. Baus with the knockback. Elioya buffering the Flag and Dragon, then flashing forward. Baus! No way! It's Baus's Law! How'd you get there? How?
In the face of the best jungler in the LEC, Baus says, nah, I'd win. He just yoinks the Herald out from underneath him. Smite included, doesn't matter. The bot tower's going as well.
Los Ratones got first tower of the game through bots.
They are swinging the momentum quickly. KOI, though, they're going to try and answer back. They get the mid tower. This is the magic that LR have also going to be building the Shadow Flame in this game. I feel like Leandris just makes the most sense, given they're going up against a Mundo. Baus, though, in some danger, going to be forced to flash away.
Yeah, no ultimate after that. Nice outplay at the Rift Herald means that he cannot keep his verdict to keep the Cassante out of there. Velia knocked up now, went a little bit too deep. Maximum dosage popped. The Emperor's Divide from Jojo onto Nemesis. Alva's been left to his own devices, and Velia will very happily pick up the kill. Maximum dosage is going to heal him up almost back to full. Yo-Yo and Jojo on the chase. Super in the mid lane being chased down by Crowny and Reckless. Velia, where are you going to go? That passive comes up relatively quickly. Flag and Drag going wide, using the defib to heal up some of that health. Crowny taken out by a chunk of a True Shot Barrage. Arcane shift forward from Super, still onto Crowny. Super's looking forward, can't quite get the damage. Reckless able to dodge away, but with an arcane shift forward, Super takes the kill. Crowny falls next. Super needs to dodge behind his teammates, but still landing the mystic shots. Now arcane
side try brush and KOI trying to fight. Hang on, it's Proxy City on the top lane for Baus. Is he gonna? He's gonna TP out of this one. Will he get away?
Give me your KDA Reckless.
He's hunting for it.
Yeah.
1-1-3 now.
Back. A second as Baus. It's like being in Berghain. Baus looking for the fight. Super jumps across it. Ace in the hole, tanked up by Elioya. Alvaro down to about a 3rd HP, and the Infected Cleaver, mimicked as a briefcase, won't be able to get much more. Crystalline Overgrowth on this tower. Los Ratones can tank it up and just push forward. But Mirwin might not forget the time he was caught by Baus. Slammed into the wall, Tidal Wave coming out. Blast Cone onto Velia. Mirwin should be able to dash across the wall here to Elioya. So in the end, it's Tidal Wave for Mirwin's flash.
They got a bit of HP from him. Ooh, nice use of the plant there. Just the right timing for Mirwin to get some HP back. Here we go. TP now from Nemesis coming in from behind his team. They're looking to play the front to back. But
Baus, Keeper's verdict. No one found guilty as they try and jump onto Baus. The Dragon down low as Elioya wins the smite by Velia flashing forward, but there was no shockwave on him. Nemesis not close enough. Velia falls. I didn't see the shot
from it. I think it's just more efficient to just play 4-1 and then use your pressure to then collapse into one of the side lanes.
But 1-3-1 it is for now.
Yeah, it does look like 1-3-1. Baus and Jojo just going head-to-head on the top side.
I think it might spread into a 1-4. It depends if they feel like one, as in Jojo top side, and then Mirwin and the rest of the crew down bot. But it actually looks like a 1-2-2, which is something you can get as a ballerina, but also in a League of Legends game, it seems. Super Dodging away from Baus, Redemption coming out. There's a TB, Baus flashing for the knockup. Keeper's verdict for the follow-up. Super, though, with an arcane shift across the wall and a flash. Will get himself to safety for now. Ace in the hole won't be enough. Dodges the cleaver. Another arcane shift, not in time. Velia gets the shutdown.
That is a big shutdown as well. Mundo is going to continue to get tanky, and this will slow down the siege from KOI.
Mirwin needs to get out of here. Jojo is coming in. He's the big damage source now for MKOI. Mirwin going unstoppable, pulling Baus back with the all-out. Tidal wave across, not connecting on any of MKOI. Baus is down to half. Nemesis falling low as well. Jojo with the stopwatch, but you have to expect the collapse is going to happen immediately afterwards. The Emperor's Divide didn't do much at all as Lost Ratones. We will find out. Velia caught out a little bit here. The shockwaves deceptive here from Nemesis. Catching out Jojo and Super. That mic's still on, it seems, as Mirwin's going to go all out onto Velia here, pull him across the wall. Super looking for the damage, but Baus has the flank again! The stun into the wall with a tidal wave coming out. Velia will fall, but Crowny answers with one of their own. Lost Ratones get a one to Super.
But we did mention it, there is that death cap now fully finished. LR grouping up around the river. Dragon is alive. KOI need to be very respectful of their opponents. The poke is going to come through. Velia getting low.
It's only third Drake for either of the teams. Super trying to put the damage into Baus, who walks away with a steadfast presence. Mirwin dashing forward, can't quite find any purchase onto Baus. MKOI going to start up the Drake. Lost Ratones will walk through the bottom side, spotted out with the far side alteration. Now cleared out. Drake down to 4K. Velia still stepping in, looking for that smite bite. Elioya backing away. As Mirwin dashes forward, Keeper's verdict finds him. The dash away from Mirwin as he went all out onto the backline, but already Alvaro's not there, nor's Jojo! Mirwin falls first, Crowny takes the kill, the Drake as well to Lost Ratones! And now Baus is on the chase, Super arcane shifts away. Make his way through Baus and through Velia. Velia at 300 heart steel stacks as well. If he gets to auto onto one of these squishier members of MKOI.
You saw how impactful it was in the previous fight. He needs to do it one more time. They have full river control. The TP comes through. Jojo pushes out mid, and here we go. The Dragon once again.
Super trying to step forward. Baus in his way. Elioya chunked out by Crowny. Build of a Peacemaker's going to land as well as Mirwin steps onto Velia. That passive stopping the knockback. Redemption coming out. Elioya topped up. Counter Redemption, Super falling low, Baus stepping in, Jojo looking for the damage, Mirwin stepping in with that Q3, True Shot Rush coming out as well with the tidal wave onto Elioya, chunks him out, Baus with the Keeper's verdict, knocks out Jojo, but Baus might pay for it with his life, the Cloud Soul there, GA popped on Elioya, Jojo's going to look for the flank here with that Emperor's Divide, can he get on the back line? He can't get it in time, Elioya's already down, Super having to arcane shift away, Jojo far side alteration on him smartly to spot him out, Velia still going wherever he damn well pleases, walks down Mirwin, forces Super out, and now Alvaro needs to escape.
It may have been Baus sacrificing his life, but it's traded for Elioya. The jungler is gone. LR just need to start this Baron up, and Velia needs to land that smite.
Nemesis should be able to chase out Alvaro. Velia doesn't have anyone that he's going to be contested by for this smite. Alvaro still running from Nemesis, who's now falling low on mana. He's going to recall. There's the Baron. Lost Ratones.
KOI has not come close to the base of LR. The limited amount of engage on both sides, it feels.
The gold is basically ticking up at exactly the same moment as well. 72.6 apiece as Velia steps forward onto Mirwin. Baus looking for the knockback on this Cassante. Puts down the steadfast presence to make sure he can't dodge away. Redemption's coming out. He'll dash out with the footwork. Velia now a little bit overextended as Jojo and Elioya look for the flank. Baus gets the stun onto the backline. Ace in the hole with the shockwave with Velia flashing in. Jojo pops the stopwatch and the Aquarism wasn't quite there in time, but Velia stands wherever he pleases. The Emperor's Divide will do nothing against him. Lost Ratones will clean up the fight.
Los Ratones continue to do it. Fight after fight is going their way. Super getting locked down. The TP from behind. Baus is looking for a kill.
Baus, 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 Baus. Super slammed into the wall. And Baus gets his first of the game. Only Alvaro stands 30 seconds on anyone else.
Just like that, Medic, I think they've done it. 4 members are dead. LR is going to get a huge upset win against KOI.
Is it just 3 in a row? Is it just 3 in a row? 0-4 to 3-4. MKOI from the top, toppled by Los Ratones. The Toonies on top. Los Ratones claim the win.
A massive victory.